Found a new reason for living. They say it's making noise, all I hear them say.
Yes, indeed, the Yankees lose this one.
The Yankees lose.
You bet your ass the Yankees lose. And the New York Yankees on the year are now 8-7. And it's kind of easy to pin this one on somebody. That's somebody certainly being Carlos Rodon. As you guys know, on our post game here, we always start with starting pitching. And that was the downfall to the Yankees today. Again, I've never seen anything more mysterious in my life. And I'm not even fucking joking when I say this. I have never seen a guy that could look so good. And then you look up and you go, what in God's name happened? What in God's name happened today with Carlos Rodon? I don't friggin' get it. It needs to be a case study. There needs to be a case study on Carlos Rodon. There just has to be. Before the home run, he's pitching one of the better games of the year for the Yankees. I was going to say, he may have 10 Ks. This might be one of the better outings, along with Max Fried. That's what we need. And then all goes to hell, folks. All goes to hell. What else is friggin' new? He ends up going 5 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. This was the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. Look at this pitch to Jung-Ho Lee. Same shit earlier in the game. Look at that pitch. Who in God's name thought with 2 strikes? Let me wait. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it. Look where that pitch was. 2 strikes. Who in God's name thought this was a good idea to go to the same pitch again to Jung-Ho Lee? Gave the game away on a silver fucking platter. An absolute disgrace today. From a game that again was trending in the best of directions to an absolute collapse again. And again, I seen some people go, what was JC Escara calling? What was the Yankees dugout calling? Carlos Rodon is a fucking veteran. A veteran. He can sit there himself and go, no, I'm going heater here. Heater, 95, let him hit the heater. I'm not going to hang something again. I'm not going to hang something again. Jay Boogie with the super chat, man. I appreciate you, brother. Where's my music at? Let me get you some music.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says he cracks under pressure, Pete. Dude's killing us. It drives me up a friggin' wall, man, because we need this guy to be good. And there's outings even like today where you're watching him and you're going, man, he gave up the first homer to Jung-Ho Lee. What did he do after it? Back-to-back Ks. And you're pumping your chest like, today's the fucking day. Good. He's going to have a big outing. And what ends up happening? The same shit again. He shits the bed again. Again, I say, never seen a guy who you can go 4 innings and you look up and go, oh, he's on a cruise. I'm going to go take a nap. You wake up. You look at the box score. You go, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
What the fuck are you talking about?
And you look and go, how did he only go 5 1/3 innings with 4 earned runs? I went to bed. It was 4-0. He was up 4 innings, 8 Ks. He looked phenomenal. It's the story of the guy career with the New York Yankees, and everybody knows I have defended and tried and said, guys, we need him to be good. At this point, I don't know what the fuck to say anymore. I'm done. I'm at my limit. I'm sick of it. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired of it. Mark Leiter Jr., the other Yankee great that they think he's the greatest relief pitcher in the history of baseball. 0-2 third innings, 1 hit, 1 run given up. That was an error. They ruled that on Goldie. 4.26 ERA. Ian Hamilton does a decent job. Command needs to get better on his end. Yankees walk too many batters. And then Tim Hill does a phenomenal job, as Tim Hill has done for quite some time here. On the offensive side of the ball, the Yankees did decent. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Like I said, started the game fast, but didn't continue the pressure whatsoever. Ben Rice goes 1 for 5. Aaron Judge 1 for 3. Bad day for Cody Bellinger, who's now hitting under 200. Paul Goldschmidt goes 1 for 3 with a ribby. Jazz breaks out of a 0 for 20-something slump with a home run. Too little, too late. Volpe goes 0 for 3 on the day. Jason Dominguez 1 for 3 with a double. JC Escara with an RBI double, 1 for 4. Oswaldo Cabrera 0 for 3. Austin Wells pinch hits in the 9th. And he flied out to center field. The loss goes to Rodon, who now sports a 5.48 ERA. The strikeout numbers have been there for him this year, but again, nothing else. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about the strikeout numbers if the results aren't there? Doesn't really matter. But ladies and gentlemen, our champ of the chat, I think he had amazing points today. I think he was spot on. Hell, he's been spot on while he's been in here. It is 13 Bar.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
13 Bar performance with the champ of the chat today. Let me go ahead and update on our voicemails. Let me do a little refresh. And let's take a listen, guys. Your favorite part of the show, right? Voicemails. Here we go.
Hey, Pete, Fast Eddie. 6th inning. You know, as soon as Volpe made that error, I knew it was over. Because this cat, our pitcher, he cannot live through stuff like that. Errors or walks, it gets to him, it burns him up, and then he gets off his game. I've never seen such a weak-minded pitcher in my whole life.
It's fucking
I mean, as soon as the error happened, I called this, and here it is. Boom, boom, boom. So,
Yep.
I don't know, still only 4-3 with time left, but, you know, we're going to need this guy. He's going to have to start just being stronger mentally, man, because this doesn't wash here. You can't keep giving up home runs to these little guys. I don't know. All right, buddy. I know you're calling the game. Have a good day. I'll call you soon. Bye.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate that, Fast Eddie. And yeah, the Yankees, of course, as you guys already know, you're here. They lost this game. It's over. 200 plus people in here, guys. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. Yankees now 8-7. First 15 games of the year, man. 8-7 on the season. It's crazy because, you know, me and Francis said, well, the Yankees are going to hit better. They hit a little better today, but they weren't that good this series. A series loss at Yankee Stadium at the hands of the Giants, who actually improved to 11-4 on the year. Playing really, really good baseball, man. Let's keep it going.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Truth always, man. Hey, Pete, what's going on? Zero, what's up?
What's up, brother?
NYU family, what's good?
Thank you, fam.
God bless you all in Jesus' name. This voicemail gonna
Amen.
be easy. Rodon sucks, bro. We can't cover up for him anymore. He can't make it past the 5th inning. Jazz thinks he's Ken Griffey Jr. Dude, Jazz, offensively, he needs to step up, man. Dude,
He does.
Get your doubles, get your hits, bro. He's not a home run hitter. Jazz is not a home run hitter. And Leiter Jr., oh my gosh. Dude is worried about looking like Zorro with his goatee. I'm done, bro. I'm so done. Yo, man, terrible day today for the Yankees. Terrible.
Bad game.
Man, peace, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. And a little more thank you. The thing that's worse with Carlos Rodon is it's not even about he can't get through the 5th inning. It's about he can look phenomenal for 5. And then you look up and he goes 5 2/3 with 4 earned runs. That's the biggest problem with Rodon. He could start a game and give up 3. And somehow he'll get you through 5. And you're like, well, what happened? It's the strangest thing I have ever seen is that Carlos Rodon it's like that one inning of pure collapse. I'm telling you, it's like a friggin' case study situation with this dude. He'll give you 4 dominating innings and then that one inning happens. He'll have a bad inning in the third and you look up and you go, he gave us 5. He didn't give nothing else up. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Don't blame Rodon. It was the Volpe era. So Volpe threw that hanger? Was Volpe the one that threw the hanging pitch to Jung Ho Lee for the second time? He was the one who threw that pitch for the second time. Anthony Volpe threw the hanger 2 times in a row. 2 times. 2 times, same result. Home runs.
Hey Pete, the Bella Vista Bocce Master, Bella Vista Simon calling from New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? What is going on with Carlos Rodon? I mean, he pitches good and all of a sudden he throws like crap. I mean, what is going on with these pitchers here? You know what it is? It's Hal's rule about the beards and the mustaches. They gotta go. They are not helping this team. This beards and mustache posse have gotta go. Go back to clean shaven. I'm telling you, man. We should have had this game. What is with Rodon? What is with this guy? You're paying him all this money, he pitches good and he pitches like crap. I mean, come on already, man. I don't want to lose first place. We worked our butts off to get it. Well, at least the gift from God got a good hit today. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Smacky the leggy. Hitty the sunny. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said Aaron Judge is a gift from God. And Hal, if you're listening, please fire Boone. Do you understand? Fire the idiot as soon as possible or we're going to have World War IV. Bye-bye. Pete.
Wow, we're just going to fight. We're going to skip World War III and we're going to go right into World War IV, according to Simon, after firing Aaron Boone. We're just skipping World War III. God forbid that ever happens. And we're going to jump right into World War IV. To hell with it. Going right into World War IV. We're just skipping shit here, I tell you.
Hey, Big Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground UWO. Rodon has his head firmly planted up his ass. Let me tell you something, he blew that game, getting cute. He needs to be pounding the strike zone, challenging the hitters and throwing more cutters. More and more cutters all the time, non-stop. And I'll tell you what else is non-stop. The Macho King and the UWO and then YYU Underground. We proper give in, not like Bad Boone. No, acting like a joke, because he's got his contract. I don't care about a million-year contract. I would never stop. I never quit, and I never say die. Just like the Underground and the UWO. Let's fucking go! Ooh, yeah! Watch out!
There he is.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We love Macho, baby. We love Macho. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you are just joining, join us on May 10th for our very first charity softball event. It's going to be a yearly thing for Stand Up to Cancer. You guys already know for Stand Up to Cancer is going to be taking place May 10th. That is a Saturday at Casa Hill Little League. We're going to have some big people out there. Big event, man. I can't wait. We're planning this from the ground up. We've done an amazing job so far. And I know you guys are going to show up and show out. We still have open spots to play in the game. And again, we got a lot of spectator tickets available. So ladies and gentlemen, look, here's the deal. For our very first one, I ask one thing. I want 100 people there. Right now, we already got about 40 something. I want 100 people at this event. That is my goal. Please do me a favor. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're going, tell your friends just to spectate. It's for a great cause. We got to make this one big. We got to make this one good. And we need each and every one of you again to tell a friend to come out, have a good time. Hey, I don't play softball. You don't have to. Come out, be a spectator for the day. Guys, it's going to be unbelievable. We gotta make this a big, big day for the U.
Petey Pablo, it's Jay Boogie.
What's up, brother?
San Antonio, Texas, brother. What's crack-a-lackin', man? Listen, that was a tough loss. I'm not gonna lie, man. But
Sucked
listen,
today.
overall,
Sucked
man, I gotta believe in this team. I think the bullpen is getting their shit together. The top half of the lineup, really everybody in the lineup minus Volpe and Jazz, I feel confident about. But those two are it seems like they're getting homer happy. And Jazz especially he's fallen in love with that right field porch, man. It's worrying me. Like those two I'm concerned about. And the other person I'm concerned about in this roster is Carlos Rodon, man.
Of course.
They need to figure out what pitch he's throwing, whether it's that cutter he's been working on, or if he's just not locating the off-speed stuff and they're cranking out of the park. But he's got to tighten up on those pitches, man, because it seems like he's pitching well. You know, he's just giving up some walks and then giving up those home run balls. So if we can get him to eliminate that, that's going to be a big boost to rotation. But
that's
man,
been
that's
the problem.
I don't know. I'm not feeling too comfortable about Rodon. But let me know what your thoughts are, brother. Love to you. Glad to be back, man.
Hope all is well, man.
Next time.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Jay Boogie. Thank you so much. Look, man, I'll say it like this. I can sit here in today's game and go, hey, guys, he gave up a 3-run homer. Without that, he looked a lot better. I said the same thing about the Tiger. Hey, if you take away that 3-run home run, he was great today. But this is Major League Baseball. You can't take away the 3-run home run. It doesn't matter. If it happens every now and then, you go, fuck, it bit him. This is happening constantly. That's the problem. Is that, yeah, you're right. Every other inning, he looked phenomenal. He looked great. He looked absolutely great. But again, you can't keep going to that. I can't keep sitting here in front of you guys and say real talk for the real fan and then say, yeah, but it was the 3-run homer. I mean, you take that away. Rodon's been good. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. He has been bad. It's that simple. He has been fucking bad. And I'm his biggest defender, as all of you know. But I can't defend it anymore. You can't. Of course, you take away the 3-run. Yeah, of course. It was a nice game. But look at the fucking result. Look at the ERA, 5.48. K numbers are up. Great. Beautiful. But what's the difference? He's now 1-3 with a 5.50 ERA. So fuck all the good innings. Who needs them at this point? Who cares about the good innings? The big inning that's biting him on the fucking ass, that's reality at this point. Because that's what his season is right now. Forget the good. You look at the numbers, it's not good. Now, if all of a sudden Rodon doesn't give up that big homer, he doesn't have the big inning and he becomes more consistent, yeah, beautiful. But is that likely? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know.
Pete, man, another tough loss to a quality team. That's another series loss to a quality team. G hung low, who flung shit, whatever his name is, that guy is good. Why did the Yankees pick up on him? I have no idea. I mean, Cashman had to set up his ass. Who fucking knows that guy? I mean, Rodon is real ass. I mean, amazing. Guy got his beard and he still fucking can't pitch. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyways, peace, brother.
My man just called Jung Ho Lee who flung shit. That's so fucked up, bro. He said, who flung shit? Oh, man, I tell you what he flung. He flung that fucking bullshit pitch from Rodon 2 times to right field over the wall. I tell you that. Oh, my God.
Pete, what's up, Jira, and everybody in the chat? Everybody's got to blame the GM guy because he's the one that got these players here, and he's the one that's going to the big guy and letting him know that he need that check to sign players. He's picking the players. Boom, gotta have what he gotta have. Bro. The team he got, he's got to deal with the team he got. You could blame some shit on him, but it's not up to Boone, bro. These guys got to play to get a check. They get paid to perform. It's embarrassing that you got to go to a Yankee Stadium game, even in cold days, and watch some shit like this.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying, it starts with Cashman. You know what I mean? This guy, you know what I'm saying, he got to really step up because the team is playing like him. Soft, weak, little. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro, but, you know what I'm saying? You could say Boone, but it comes from the top. All right, P, have a good one.
Appreciate you, Rah-Rah. Thank you so much. And for the very first time this year, let's have a listen to the Yankees manager, Aaron Boone.
Again, it seemed like at times he was dominant with the 8 strikeouts, but missed a couple pitches that really hurt him.
I mean, I wouldn't even say at times. I thought he was excellent and a critical mistake, with runners on. It's really one pitch that hurt his outing with 2 strikes, a hanging curveball.
One pitch.
The first one, we're up 3-0. You aggressive in the zone, hits a slider out.
A hanging slider, by the way.
But the 2-strike hanger there, that kind of that hurt. But around that, it was excellent.
So again, are we gonna play this game? This is again Pete Simonetti. Everybody knows, biggest Rodon supporter. How long are we going to go by saying take away that home run? Without that, he was great. No fucking shit. Look at the final result. Look at the final result. No shit. No shit.
So, I mean, that's the next level of, we got to try and avoid those.
We got him earlier in the game. There were 2 on, 1 out there, the infield single, and then, of course, the walk. Was there any consideration at all to bringing someone else in there to face the lead?
No. Not at that point. I had...
I don't disagree.
Lighter ready for Flores if it got long, or
I don't disagree.
If they would have hit for Flores potentially.
Eric and Greg.
After the game in Detroit, he said, I'm tired of the walks. Now, he had 3 that game, had 3 again today. That's obviously frustrated him 4 starts. And what are you seeing with his command?
Yeah, I mean, tick off, but and then if the long ball with runners on, and today, not much you can do on the infield single there, obviously, but then the walk ahead of the homer, I mean, it's that small of a separator between him, being in a dominant position right now to, the reality is, we got to look at is he's throwing the ball incredibly well, and it's that next level of, avoiding that ball that, today is one ball.
The biggest problem that affects this, and this is why it's hard to hear this. You can't keep saying that. This is what we've been saying about Rodon now since he's been a Yankee, is that he could look great and he has this one big inning. Well, he's always given up homers with the Yankees. This is going on year number 3 now where he gives up homers with the Yankees. And it was 2 terrible pitches. But nobody, you notice again, not one person sits there and goes, do you agree with the curveball there with 2 strikes against a good hitter in Jung-Ho Lee when he made the same mistake on a pitch before that with another hanger and off-speed pitch? Let me ask you a question about the pitch selection. You don't get that comment by Yankee beat writers.
I mean, I thought the stuff was excellent. He had swing and miss with everything. He had a presence with everything. But, obviously 3-run homer, hurt us today.
Great.
You have any issue with the pitch selection there? On the
there we go.
Officially, the 1-2 curveball.
Let's see.
No. I mean, that wasn't my first thought. I mean, it was just an execution thing.
a baseball guy, wasn't his first thought the pitch selection to a hitter that comes from Korea. No disrespect to Jung Ho Lee, but they don't see 95, 96 in Korea. I'm sorry. He beat me before on it. I'm not going back to it again. You're going back to it again? When you could sit there and go after, you could go challenge him with a heater, and if you're gonna miss, miss. Don't throw him the same fucking pitch. This is the same shit that you can honestly just sit there and say, look, it was poor execution, I understand. But it's the same thing you guys did before and it bit you.
Anyone else? Joel?
Do you think there are pitchers who just too often make losing pitches at the wrong moment, and does he fall into that category?
I don't think that's the case because I think he's made a lot of big pitches. His stuff is prone to the long ball, so it's that's where especially in certain situations preventing that as best we can is a challenge.
Here in the middle.
Webb's been excellent to start the year. You get him early and then felt like maybe he settled down. Do you get the sense he made any adjustments as he went through the order?
I mean, he's really good. He can beat you a lot of different ways. To get 3 runs off of him and get him out of there after 5, like you sign up for that. I thought we pressured him. I thought we had a lot of good bats. Almost really broke it all and had a couple even other opportunities. So, at bats were good against a really good one.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's your Aaron Boone moment for the day. We heard what he had to say. And again, I do understand he's not going to go out there and shit on the guy, but at some point it's not really hard to say that, he did say poor execution, which I understand. I just don't like the pitch selection. My situation there, after getting beaten by the same thing before, you don't look to get beat by it again. And that's exactly what happened. So, I mean, look, it's going to be more of the same all the time. We already know this. Nobody's looking for Boone to throw players under the bus. We're just looking for a little honesty there. And with him being a baseball guy, bro, again, I just don't understand how being a baseball guy, you don't see some of these things. But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Smack that like, hit that sub like you've never done before in your life. Designated Spitters live, 9 p.m. tonight. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for it. Me and Francis got you guys covered. Until then, guys, peace out. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Catch you guys at 9 p.m. Peace.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they're at their best. We still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing, ain't no